think above all else, we need to get back to our identity of what we've been as a program for, you know, the past 7 or 8 years, and that's just a mental toughness. Like, things are going to go. Basketball's a funny game, and that there's some ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and you're going to do everything right, and they're just going to make a hard shot, or you're going to do everything right, and you're going to miss an easy shot. And one of our, you know, parts of our culture that's always been so strong is that we're a team that's never out of a basketball game. And last year, when we would struggle and we'd, you know, they'd make a hard shot or two and they'd go on a little run, it would turn into a 15, 16-point run, you know, like that. And that was, you know, because we just didn't have that belief in our, you know, ourselves, and that let's play the game out. And those ebbs and flows even out over the course of the game. And unfortunately, we didn't always give it time to even out. We kind of hung our heads or tried to take everything, you know, onto one person's shoulders and get it back all in one possession, and it doesn't work that way. So, you know, getting back to just that mental toughness that we're going to compete, you know, one play at a time, one possession at a time, and do it for an entire 40 minutes, and, you know, not really worry about what it says up on that scoreboard, but just play each play independently of the one before and the one after it. Practice is going pretty well. We have a very different group with 8 newcomers, so obviously there's going to be some struggles and a learning curve, but I really like the enthusiasm and the energy and the intensity that's been brought, you know, almost on a day-to-day basis. And I think our older girls have really provided a strong example and really set the bar in regards to how, you know, we need to play and what the expectation and the standard is here.
Well, I think last year, you know, we did have 10 girls, so it was a struggle. But this year, you know, we have 16. There's a lot of depth on our team. There's a lot of talent. So I think just working together and definitely staying consistent on the court is going to be a critical component this year. One of the main goals is to go to the Student Act tournament, and it is to win. You know, especially as a senior too. There's only 2 of us, so it would mean a lot, and we do know that we only have one more opportunity to make that happen. You know, working on our offense, and everyone's still, you know, we have 6 freshmen and 2 transfers, so everyone kind of picking up on different paces and whatnot. But we recently had our 2nd scrimmage, and it went pretty well, so we're definitely improving. We're all so excited. I mean, it's some of our first college basketball games ever. So, you know, some girls even just came from high school and this is their first one. But I think definitely having a couple scrimmages under our belt has given us, you know, a little bit of experience. Everyone's gotten some playing time, so we're definitely really excited to get this win this weekend. I mean, coaches utilize, you know, a bunch of freshmen and upperclassmen as well. So we're definitely very versatile with our talent and whatnot. So, you know, there are some freshmen who are getting a lot of minutes, you know, even some seniors, juniors there too. So it's definitely, there's definitely a good mix between all the girls. It's all about communication and just playing consistently, especially for me. You know, just being there for my teammates, and like we do have a lot of captains this year, so regarding leadership as a whole, you know, it is all about working together, you know, playing together, always communicating with one another, and just being role models for the freshmen.
I think last season we only had 10 girls, and half of them which were freshmen, and the upperclassmen were only sophomores and juniors. We only had 1 graduating senior, so we're really young and like not as experienced and familiar with working together. But this year, like I said, we only had 1 graduating senior, so we have a lot of veterans. Our main goal is to be fearless and to go into every single game thinking that there's not one team out there that can beat us. And we have such a solid squad that we can win every single game. Never been so excited to go to practice. It's just so much fun, and it's so different compared to last season and even the season before that. Like, every single person on the team is completely competitive, and like, you're playing for a spot. We have 16 girls compared to 10. Well, last season when you had 10 girls, you know, every girl had a chance on the court, but this year it's completely different, so the competition is really high. The freshmen and transfers have really jumped right into the flow of things. I really can't be any more impressed by how quickly they're catching on to things and how quickly they're like blending in with the aura of the team, and it's been going really smooth. I really can't complain, or like, it's awesome. I provide leadership by keeping my teammates' heads up and bringing energy and positivity to the court every day, because basketball is a game of high energy, and that team with the better attitude and the better energy they're going to be the team to most likely win the game.